All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to Sports Groove in 2021, hosted by myself, Devin Smith. All right, and today we're going to be doing our opening of Madden Season 20. This is my 20th anniversary on YouTube on my channel. Of course, I started in 2017 and worked my way on up to today. I think I started from Madden 17 and doing many seasons from Madden 17 all the way up to 18, 19, 20, and doing the Madden leagues on up to today. My Eagles just won the Super Bowl in our 19th season of Madden under myself, of course, Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. And I'm going to be that same coach with my Eagles in this Madden 20 season. But we're coming off a fresh, hot Super Bowl. Myself, Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. Now, going into that, we're going to be doing season 20. And of course, I'm excited for this fresh new season. I'm going to be cracking into the real NFL season on my Madden 22. Shout out to EA Sports for this hot, dynamic game. I've been able to load it up and get it cracking tonight. It took me some time. I had to get the game at 12. So I had to set it up, but we're going to be doing Madden. It's going to be crazy Madden games coming up. I'm going to be streaming all 32 teams, and also we're going to move up from 7 minutes that I did last season. We're going to bring it up just one more minute. So we're going to bring it up to 8 minutes. Give the viewers a little more time for this exciting game. 8 minutes. I couldn't do 15 minutes, but we're going to do 8. So I'm moving up. Our last seasons we've been doing 7. Okay. Plus, I still be doing my International Football League for the viewers. Anybody that would definitely like to support the channel, come check out the channel. Feel free to subscribe, become a subscriber, hit that subscription button, or you can also friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price with the Philly logo. Okay. All right. So this first matchup, of course, you see is going to be the Cowboys and the Buccaneers. All right. So this is definitely going to be a preseason matchup before the real weeks that we got coming real soon. Regular season coming real soon. College football, season 2. I got to see what's. I got to find out what's happening with a season 2 of college football. But let's see what we have here. We're gonna find the schedules. Okay. We're going to go to some of the schedules and check out some of the schedules for the matchup in this opening week 1, all right? So we got the matchup, of course, as you can see, which is going to be a Thursday, 8:20 p.m., which we're going to do this Dallas Cowboys Buccaneers opener. Then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence taking on Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans. Then we're going to have Los Angeles Chargers, Washington football team, Seattle Seahawks at Indianapolis Colts. I definitely want to see Carson Wentz and see what he's working with. Then we're going to check out some of the good rookies on Seattle and also the great Russell Wilson. Then we're going to have New York Jets at Carolina Panthers. I want to see that. I want to see the new rookie for the Jets and see how their new rebuilding situation is going on. This should be a pretty good matchup. Minnesota Vikings. I want to see Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow had a good year. He hurt himself, blew out his leg. I think it's ACL, but he should be back. And then we're going to see Kirk Cousins and the Vikings, see what they do. They're going to be on the road in Minnesota. And then, of course, we have Arizona Cardinals taking on Tennessee. I think Julio Jones, if I'm not mistaken, from the Atlanta Falcons, now plays with the Tennessee Titans. So I definitely think this is going to be a matchup I want to see. And I know you want to see it too. Kyler Murray, Arizona Cardinals, should be bringing the heat in Tennessee against the Titans. Then we have the Niners taking on the Detroit Lions. That should be excellent, excellent game. Then we have Steelers at Buffalo. I want to see that. I want to see Big Ben and some of the newer players they have going into Buffalo. That should be a good matchup. I'm going to be excited about it. And I hope you are Eagles and Atlanta. That's going to be a good matchup right there. So, all right. Then we got Jalen Hurts, my man, traveling to ATL to take on the Falcons. Okay. Ryan. All right. We'll take it on Ryan, Matt Ryan. Then Cleveland Browns and Kansas City. I'd like to see this matchup. It's the rematch of the second round playoffs in 2020. So Cleveland at KC. That should be a matchup. Green Bay Packers at New Orleans. I'd like to see that one. All right. They have new quarterbacks. They're not as good, of course, as Drew Brees, but they're on to something. Denver Broncos at New York. I definitely want to see this matchup. Teddy Bridgewater should be playing with the Broncos, so I think that should be a good matchup. Broncos at New York Giants. You wouldn't want to miss that, but that's going to be a Sunday 4:25 matchup. Miami Dolphins at the Patriots. We're going to see if Mac Jones start or if Cam Newton starts in this matchup, but this should be a good matchup as well. The Bears at Los Angeles Rams. Justin Fields for Chicago is looking beast right now, so this should be a great matchup coming. And then last but not least, the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson at Las Vegas Raiders, Derek Carr. So that should be a great matchup in Vegas between Baltimore. Okay. All right, so this is all of your week one startups of the different teams that will be playing. Your startup view that I'm giving you here on Sports Grooving 2021, hosted by myself, Devin Smith, here on the channel. So we're going to start to open the season, and of course, right here also is a quick view that you can see here, a little mini view, I call it, compared to the view that I just showed you. But of course, these are all the teams for Week One matchup. You know, you see Dallas, Tampa, Washington Football Team, Carolina Jets, Arizona, Tennessee, Pittsburgh, and Buffalo. You know, the whole bam to bam. And then they have the top performance. And then I think they have stats and rewards, X Factor, database, and something like the game of the week. Okay. We don't want to click out of franchise. Okay. All right, so we're going to have this one, man. We have Tom Brady, man. Uh, Getting ready to take on the Cowboys. I want to see this matchup. And I know you do too. So this is going to be 8 minutes, and this is going to be our startup. All right. And then we got the top player, wide receiver, Amari Cooper. I think he's still with Big D. All right. Cowboys traveling to Tampa Bay. Will Tom Brady, the GOAT, be able to pull it out? You can see the division between the Falcons, Carolina, and the Saints and the Buccaneers. It's going to be a pretty tough division uh, in this division right here with Tampa Bay, right? Um, I think they are in. Let me see. Not the AFC. I think they're in NFC South. All right. So yes, Tampa Bay is in NFC South. Falcons, Panthers, and Saints. So that should be a tough division this season. All right. Okay, we're gonna get ready to go into the game. Who do you think will pull this out? Will we get an upset? Will Big D knock off Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? We'll see. Once again, feel free to become a subscriber. Leave your likes in the chat room or on my video, and I'll get back with you for any new ideas, or things I can do to bring this thing to life and make it even just as exciting as it already is. And leave a like. And also my Facebook page, if you want to reach me. Once again, friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. Philly logo, and you can see my behind the scenes sports collages that I do before I come on YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube team, YouTube staff. I'd like to thank YouTube for everything they do to keep my channel nice, beautiful, alive, and clean. And of course, positive, and a place where people can come and have a great time in life and sports and entertainment. All right, let's get this going. Dallas Cowboys Week 1 at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Madden League Season 2021 underway. Underway here at Sports Groove in 2021, hosted by myself, Devin Smith.
Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games,
with fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Time to see what this Tampa Bay Bucs offense has in store. They're led by the now 7-time Super Bowl champion, the MVP of Super Bowl 55. Charles, it's Tom Brady.
after 2 decades in New England, a change of scenery, and another tremendous season culminating with a Super Bowl title. 40 touchdown pass in the regular season, the most since his record-shattering 50-touchdown season of 2007 in New England. He did have minor knee surgery in the offseason, but he said he's sticking with his plan to play beyond the age of 45, which is still 2 years from now. Look out, NFL. Tom Brady still wants to win.
An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
And Mike Evans has been the model of consistency and excellence. 7 years in the league, he's been a 1,000-yard receiver 7 times, the first guy in league history to do that, and he makes another catch there for a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Jones. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball. but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. On second down, Elliott once more. He'll get 3 up to midfield. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Prescott now from the 50. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. Here's Jones again on second down. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. And that, not a sight you want to see. Leonard Fournette, very slow to get up. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They can.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. Brady and the Buccaneers here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
NFL Madden League Season 202021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Green Vein 2021.
This is taken at the 15. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22.
Michael Gallup is the unsung member of the Cowboys receiving corps, but he's made some big catches during his time in Dallas. Now in his 4th season, he makes another one there.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. That's Gallup on the slant. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Prescott on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The
NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. Los Angeles Chargers Washington football team.
They helped the team win the Super Bowl last year. 6 sacks in 2020. And if you don't send extra blockers his way, that number will go up.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott able to hit his target Lamb. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Now this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball
The
to him
NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. Denver Broncos New York Giants.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Second down, another shot for Jones. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. The Bucs on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brady leaves with Vaughn on the draw. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Oh, hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. A good gain on first, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. On the counter, here's Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Brady to throw. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A strong pickup of 11 keeps
The
their
NFL
drive
Madden
alive.
League Season 202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. Chicago Bears, Los Angeles
But this
Rams.
is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Jones. Brent Urban there to get him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Brady going to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here's Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. O.J. Howard from 4 yards out. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is down to a field goal. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is Tony Pollard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this 1st half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the 1st half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Second and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott looking for Cooper. That's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schultz. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Brady now on 1st down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. Some of the best games of the weekend come in that 1 o'clock Eastern window, one of which features the Panthers at home in Carolina, as they'll square off against the New York Jets. Then more good stuff to follow later in the afternoon. One good one being under the dome in New Orleans, where it'll be the Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers. And finally, on Monday Night Football, we'll have fans at Allegiant Stadium for the very first time. What a night it'll be. Ravens, Raiders, live from Las Vegas. In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game, as we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Dalton Schultz had 1 catch in 16 games in 2019. Before producing 63 catches in 2020. I don't think it's hyperbole to say that he exceeded everyone's expectations, including his own.
NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. Seattle Seahawks, Indianapolis Colts.
Coming up. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. On second down, Elliott. And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 50 yards. downs. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and
The
catch the ball.
NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. San Francisco 49ers Detroit Lions.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Brady now to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he gets this up across the
The NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. Philadelphia Eagles Atlanta Falcons.
Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
On first down, Brady. That's caught by Howard. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
And Scotty Miller, nicknamed the Scooter by Tom Brady. Small in stature, a late-round pick, but he has an excellent knack for getting open and a lot faster than what people know. He's hoping to become the next Julian Edelman for TB12.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Brady. Fighting Miller once more, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Brady. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
The NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. Arizona Cardinals Tennessee Titans.
3rd and long, tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. To throw, it's Brady. And this pass broken up.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Succop's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They'll run with Elliott. Trucks over him. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. And now Cooper, slow to get up, staying down after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 10th carry now for Elliott. Busts through the tackle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Well, you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Power running by Zeke. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Again, it's Brady. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. To throw is Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Wilson's got it complete.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Cowboys on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down by 2 touchdowns. Just over 1:40 to play. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now Brown, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And Antonio Brown yet to get back on his feet. Apparently shaking up that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Brady got to have this one.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense.
And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel down should be enough to finish this one off. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee.
2nd and 11.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
139 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Dallas, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.